Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Mark. In this video I wanted to talk about feelings of sadness, feelings of despair, maybe occasionally we get some feelings maybe that resemble depression. What's going on with that? What is happening? What is our body trying to tell us? What is our soul trying to show us? So stay tuned. If you have not already, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I release future videos. So we get these feelings. Sometimes we're feeling really high vibrational, we're feeling really good, we've got good energy flow, and then all of a sudden something triggers us. Maybe it's something we see in our daily lives, in our reality, whatever. And we know the story, right? We then don't feel so good. We shift. And what do we do to in those situations? How do we get out of those situations? What are we supposed to do? What are we being shown? Okay. Well, it's important to realize that these shifts in frequencies are our soul's way of having us address things that we need to process and we need to feel. So we're being called back home. Okay. We're being called back to our body. We're being called to ground when we're experiencing these feelings of sadness. Okay, that's what we're being shown. We're not grounded. We're focused externally. Our energy is not in harmony. It's not flowing. We are being called back to our body to bring our attention inside into our heart and really ground. Okay, ground into the earth. Ground into our body. We want to be able to hold this space, create space so our energy can flow without resistance. And our mind, our ego throws patterns out there, right? We start to feel these patterns. When we feel these dense emotions, the sadness and that type of thing, we want to create a story behind it. We need to find a reason as to why we're feeling this way. And when we start to focus on that, what happens is we start to have more thoughts about it. Okay? We just start to multiply those thoughts. That's the law of attraction. Like attracts like. So if we're in a specific, dense, lower frequency, we're going to start to attract more of those thoughts. So we want to really stay out of that trap. We need to be able to see what's going on when we have these feelings as really a gift. They're a gift from our soul. Our soul is calling us back to the body. So it's a fantastic opportunity to realize we want to ground. Now, the sooner we realize what's happening and we could bring awareness to the fact that our soul's energy is wanting to come through, so it's calling us back into ground, the less we suffer, the faster we could shift. Okay, so if we could look at it from that perspective and just know when we start to experience these types of feelings that it's an opportunity that our soul is wanting to come in, to come through, to bring more of its fullness here, more of its wholeness through, that we need to come back and focus and get grounded. All right, so don't try to create a story or an excuse for feeling the way you're feeling, because that's going to lead to more of that. That's going to reinforce these patterns, these subconscious patterns. That's what our ego knows, right? That's where our ego feels most comfortable. So from the mind's perspective, it wants to come up with a story so that it can validate why you're feeling sad. But we know as awakened souls that there is more of our higher frequency energy trying to come through. Okay, so these feelings of sadness are drawing us back to the body so that we can ground, we can anchor, we could create more space and feel these feelings. That's the key here, right? We want to feel these feelings. We don't want to find an excuse for feeling a certain way. We want to be able to feel and process these feelings. I look at it this way. I've been shown this from my guides many, many times. that when we have these feelings, we're being shown an aspect of ourselves. We could call it a fragment. We could call it maybe another incarnation or a past life or something where we've had an experience of this that represents this emotion that has not been felt. It has not been processed. We have refused to sit with it and ground with it, okay, and be in its presence. Okay, and I'm shown this all the time by my guides. I mean, I do the work too, guys. I mean, this is what we do. This is how we're here, and that's why I'm passing this on to you. Okay, I share these experiences with you. What we want to do is sit with these emotions and ground ourselves. Focus inward and feel. Feel if it's sadness, feel the sadness. If it's anxiety, feel the anxiety. Okay, because we're being shown something has reared its head, and if we want to look at it as a fragment, something has come up because it has not been loved, and it's looking to be loved. And when we could ground ourselves and bring the light of our consciousness to the table with this energy, with these fragments, we can then integrate them into our wholeness. And when we do that, we raise our frequency, we create more space, and we allow more of our soul to flow. So I hope this video helped you guys. It's very powerful for me. As I've said, you know, my guides have been showing me this. I know I've done videos, I've talked about our fragments before that are coming in to be felt and to be healed. So take a look at it from that perspective and just know, you know, when you have these kind of emotions that don't feel so good, let's not jump to the story. Let's not try to create a story around it. Let's focus inward. Let's sit with them, process them, and heal them. And when you can do that for even a few minutes and breathe with them, do some conscious breathing with them, you will feel them soften. Okay? You're going to feel that charge dissipate. And that's when that's how we alchemize this energy. That's how we raise its frequency. So this is very powerful stuff. If this video resonated with you guys, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. If you have anything you want to share, I'd appreciate that. And again, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I would so appreciate that. So until next time, guys, love and light.